Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my final video on the 0.5a preview release of Starfarer's gameplay playthrough. In this video I'm planning to complete the mid-game to late game gameplay elements, and I have just returned to base fleeing from the mercenary fleet which I lost to before, and have enough cash from the earlier fleet we destroyed to get our upgraded carrier. The Venture class balanced cruiser is a terror in its own right for its weaponry, and it can hold its own in taking a good battering, unlike the Condor class we've got over here, so it is a vast improvement. Now as you see, it takes a lot of crew, but it has a massive amount of hangar space. It's got its own flight decks, it's got its own Typhoon Reaper launchers, which are quite deadly to any capital ships that come by, and some decent anti-fighter weaponry. Let's get the crew for it though, because I don't particularly want to surrender it. Now at this point in the game, I really want the regular crew bonus. So we're going to buy a lot of regular crew. A bit more. And then some green crew to pick up whatever we happen to run across and capture with our marines. Speaking of which, we can now afford to have a very large marine detachment force to capture whatever we run into. Costs a lot of money, but it's going to pay off in the long run. Now, the balanced cruiser is really quite slow, so the first thing I want to do is give it augmented engines. No. Ah, there it is, 25 points. That is a lot of points. Now, the Mining Blaster does good damage, but the amount of flux it uses is stupidly bad. So I'm going to go with the Pulse Laser. The Pulse Laser also has additional range. Its low flux usage, but high amount of damage over time, makes it quite ideal. I'm going to keep the Typhoon missiles because, well, torpedoes rather, because anything that's foolish enough to have its shields down nearby, trying to attack my carrier, will all of a sudden disappear. Now, these flak cannons can afford to be upgraded to dual flak cannons. I'm not sure we can actually purchase any at the moment though. Got standard ones, but no dual. We'll have to capture them. Pirates of the higher class should have access to some of them. Now onwards to farming up additional technology. A good F5 to save where we're up to. Let's see, there's a lot of activity south, including some mercenary groups. One thing I'll take note of, I wasn't able to buy any more Thunder multi-role fighters because they didn't have any in stock, which means my fleet is quite less versatile at just capturing a point and being able to survive whatever the counterattack is. I think we can take them on. These guys want to take me on. I can definitely take on this unit. Only one cruiser, one destroyer, a bunch of frigates. The vigilance classes can be a bit deadly if you leave them alone, but we're not going to leave them alone. Better yet, we might capture another Thunder. If you can get an early strike on a vessel without it having too much escorts, they should be able to survive to get back to your carrier. Now you can actually use the rally carrier group, because we've got such a strong vessel, even though it's quite slow, you can use it to guard a strategic point. Don't let those Thunders get away. Darn, looks like they did get away. And I think I just lost my bomber wings again. This is getting annoying. In fact, where are all my fighter wings? Have I lost them all? Ah. Need to get out of that concentrated firepower. Use my range. Where? There. Good. From there I thought I'd lost access to my second pulse laser. Okay, we can stay behind you. We should be able to take you out. Huzzah! That's a bit overkill on my carrier there, trying to launch a torpedo. Yes. I think I've actually managed to lose all but one of my fighter wings. That is really annoying. How? What do you know? It says that we repaired. I've never seen this happen before. So we had a successful recovery of one of our bomber wings, but we lost the other one. If you excuse me a moment, I'll be right back. If you are going to take on high-tech vessels like this, you have to be aware that you will be taking losses. They have good enough firepower that it's always going to be a hard fight, even if you have the superior tech. Heavy burst. Yes, that's what I want, isn't it? Now we're going to need to do some repairs before we actually get going again. How is the heavy... No, that wasn't what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the lower grade pulse laser. Okay, so we're probably good to fight in 5 days. So we're going to have to do the little dance of running around. I think maybe I won't take on this fleet. I've proven that they are quite a bit harder than I thought they were. Nothing like a little bit of free credits. That repair happened rather quickly. Yeah, they are going to engage me. Now I need to separate these people, because if they come together, I'm going to take a heck of a lot of damage. Now you'll see here, because I'm not fully repaired, I've already lost almost all my armour, so I can't take nearly as good a battering as I used to. I'm going to have to play it very careful. One of the updates that Alex is putting in, well, and the rest of the dev team naturally, is reducing the top speed of the Highline frigates like the Lasher and the Wolf. I assume he's trying to make the less tech-heavy groupings a bit more viable in the early game. I wonder how that's going to work. Okay, just stick at the far range of my lasers. Don't let him ever get in to engage me. Excellent. Concentrated firepower. Strike group, get the hell away from those. I do not want you getting destroyed. Looks like one of them is coming ahead of the other, but it's not by much. We really can't afford to take them both on, but well, as needs must. Get away from that! Get away from that! That's it, concentrate on the front one. Oh, gonna kill my bombers again. Run away to fight another day. No, 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 no. Cool, this is plain risky. Lost my bombers again? They really aren't doing well. And this is why I wish strafing was on the default keys, because sometimes it's just really hard not to. Gotcha! One down, one to go. Whoa, he's hitting me with his... That's a very large arc you've got there. I'm going to have lost a lot of crew after this. I'm going to need to go in and repair. But I'm calling that a victory. Oh darn it, I lost my wolf as well. I should probably give them some retreat orders when they're getting too heavily destroyed. Huh? I was attacking them, why did they go right through me? Hey, free cash. Corvus 2 has moved along its orbit. I might keep the broadswords, actually. They can replace my funders. Tritachyon has defeated the defending fleets. Naturally, they respawn though, so they will get beaten off eventually. That's the current preview build's equivalent of taking over the station. I think I'll keep one graviton beam to fit my new wolf, make sure it stays at super long range. So, we did end up making more money than we lost, only by a little bit because we do have to buy the replacements for our fleet. Ah, darn, there's no wolf. That's going to be very hard to replace. I'm going to have to start attacking Tritachyon. That's not going to be fun. Excuse me. Now, I can't have you having green crews. Much better. Can we do anything with 6? Turn rate of shield? Nah, who needs armoured weapon emplacements? That sounds like a good one. For a flux-heavy ship like this. Now all 3 fleets here have a capital ship, and I'm really not equipped to deal with capital ship yet. I'm gonna need my own cruisers. More than the carrier. Yeah, we have a merchant ship up north. Might just be able to... No, they're just fighters, and they're way too fast. If you're ever short on cash, attacking pirates is the easy way. They just don't have very good builds. You would escape if I didn't commit, and actually take personal command. So let's make this a quick one. Had that much cash left over? I could have sworn the 2 bomber wings would have cost a lot more. I don't think we're going to catch those pirate groups. So time to assault the pirate home system. Or home planets, I guess. Here, defense fleet. Aha! Let's see if we get some free cash. Nope. Done auto-resolve. Both of these fleets are coming after me. I particularly want to engage the one without the cruiser. Makes it easier on me. It's not really until you start packing a lot of destroyers and cruisers that you won't be able to just deploy quite quickly, capturing the opening points. Intercepting Talons, they should die very quickly. There we go. Whoa, auto fire. Always remember to put on auto fire. Is that mine or the enemy's friendly mine? Now with my firepower, I can easily take on both of these at once. Someone go harass him. He's not worth my time. Move everyone over to take that point now that we're in dominant control. And I'll take care of this destroyer. Is it a destroyer? Certainly nothing to worry about. That, on the other hand, could actually be threatening. I am tempted to switch out to graviton beams because of their anti-shield nature. I might try it out, see how it's different. When I was using pulse lasers before, it was also with the small pulse lasers, and together they could pretty much rip a lot of things apart. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch that. Oh dear, I'm not gonna escape them, am I? This could prove hard with the primer bomber wing having been damaged. Oh well, let's play this safe. We're only going to defend one half of the map, let the enemy come to us, tear them apart piece by piece. No sense giving the enemy an advantage of separating my fleet. What are you doing over there? Ah, that's my fault. I put a capture instead of an assault. So they didn't think that I'd told them that to gather up over here. Let's go defend my carrier while it retreats. Oh, no, I'm going to kill those bombers. I'm going to need my carrier for its torpedoes later in the game. Now let's see if I can pick off some people which have decided foolishly to leave their main fleet. I did not want to engage their cruiser, not by myself. Where is the enemy hiding? Ah well, 3 point. Ah, they're running away, without even contesting. Guess they lost all their fighter cover. There is a chance I will get to board some of the people running away. They may surrender. Nope. But we do get a bounty. Ooh. Actually, I can take them on. Pirates are useless. The pirates are going to get their whole fleet in rather quickly though with these comm relays. such a shame to spoil such nice designs on these vessels when their armor gets overheated and destroyed. Oh, whoops, just shot my own dude playing. Where did you disappear to? Down here at the point. Now use some circle strafing. Oh, it appears to be able to keep up. Fine, have some missiles. Okay, I'm not going to get myself surrounded. Whoa! Take one or two to avoid the rest. I can't waste time with that. I have to make sure the rest of my fleet's okay. And thus another pirate fleet proves that low-tech weaponry without any form of tactics are useless. Now I need to get the heck out of here. Being this slow is so annoying. Yeah, I didn't think you'd take me on. Graviton beams at 10, same cost. Let's see. They have a 100 DPS, these 227, but they're extraordinarily effective against shields. Let's try it out. I'll switch back if it goes wrong. Never mind, I thought I had 2 of those. No, I sold one, because I wanted it for a wolf. You lot. Add better engines so we can actually get home. Missed. Nothing like free cash. Okay, we need to buy more crew just to repair these vessels fast. Green crew will do. Then I'm going to grab some more regulars for the heck of it. I might keep the thumper and see how it goes. Now can you watch the respawning hegemony defense fleets shred apart Tritachyon? I am actually tempted to try and kill this small fleet because if I get a second one of those, what was the name again? Medusas, it would be quite a boon. Ha! Here we have a capital ship coming in by its own from the independent mercenaries. I smell myself. quite a potential catch. Okay, we don't need interceptors here. I'll even take in the support carrier for the long-range missiles, just help wear it down. But it looks like we have enough points to take the interceptors anyway. Wait a minute. You are heavily damaged. You're useless. Fair warning, this thing could maul us. I could end up losing this, and I did forget to save, so this could be a permanent loss. Because it's a capital ship though, it will be slow, so I'm going to try and get in behind and just ride its tail. I'm not too good at that, but, well, it's worth a try. There you are, you're coming right down the middle. Strike craft. Take her out. Oh, look at that beauty. Cool, she went down fast. Guess that's just the sheer amount of outnumbering. Ah, she got scrapped. I would love to have that. Guardian point defense systems, that's what was shooting so fast. Auto pulse lasers. That's what I want. They're the small version of the pulse lasers. Please tell me I pick some up. Darn it. Only a burst point defense laser. That would only be useful on the large ships too. Well, back to repairs. You see the vessel on the far left on the Tritakian fleet? That is a capital ship carrier. It is probably the only vessel in the game, I believe, that has multiple flight decks. Can make your fighter wings even more powerful. You can take the high-tech fighters, which can die quite quickly with this one, because they'll come back and repair so much more quickly. It's also never seen it being available at the orbital defense station. All repairs complete. Time to make a profit. Now I could, or I couldn't. Nowhere near the amount of money. But I wouldn't buy the Onslaught class battleship anyway. It's kind of decent because of the sheer amount of shooty that it brings, but it's so slow. What I'm going for are the Eagle class assault cruisers. You saw them earlier when they use those graviton beams. You really just can't escape that long range kind of damage. We don't have the crew to staff them at the moment. I should have paid attention and probably only bought one. We're going to have to staff them with green crew at the moment, which is not really ideal. And it's still not enough crew for you. So let's look at you. You have an integrated targeting unit. That's probably best. Extra long range. Sabots. I'm going to have to replace the sabots. They are useless in this situation. I might give them harpoons, take out enemy engines. Yep, you need defense. Actually, I think I will switch in one burst point defense laser for the front. I believe it has Let's look back. It has more range, I think. 500? 400, yes. So, chain guns, just tell something, don't get in front of me. A save for all the progress we've made. Now I want to get into one fight with Tritachyon. Oh, gods are we slow. But I think I'm going to buy some decent crew before we do that. But that will be the end of my Starfarer videos for the moment. In fact, I think I'll call it here. I'll get my fleet up to fully functioning capability, and I will probably post the final video, a short one, taking on a large Tritachyon fleet, see whether I can pull it off. I've never done it before, should be a fun challenge. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.